This is Romy Mac. Welcome to another episode of 2 Cents, where we talk about any and everything and give our 2 cents. Loaded show today. Got the full team in effect. It's me, Karumbe, Mike, and of course Sugar Booger. So get the team on the line. Yo, what up? What up? Shit, man. We know we're getting into today. Like I said, we're gonna open up talking about the incident that went down with the gymnastics coach, Larry. Wasn't how you pronounce this?
I thought he was a
doctor, coach. He touched little girls he wasn't supposed to. Disgusting. The motherfucker's disgusting is what he is. Shit. But yeah. So. 170. The judge gave this motherfucker the death penalty, 175 years, and they're not done. They got people resigning. I believe the female athletic director, I believe she resigned. So damn. So I mean, she knew about the shit, and it's a whole other list of folks. I mean, I guess Simone Biles, and other girls. Were affected by this very same individual, man. It's a very disgusting thing to even to have to discuss. Really, me being a father of a daughter who very well is into athletics. It does make me question supervision and stuff that's going on in today's society. But it's very well happy that they were able to get this man the rightful punishment. I mean, death would be better. I think they'll get to him on the inside anyway, and they're gonna get to his insides anyway, if you know what I mean. But being Ebony being the woman of the show. I mean, what were your thoughts when you heard about this case?
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, I don't know what to think. I mean,
I know what I'm thinking. My daughter ain't doing gymnastics.
Yeah.
It's gonna be martial arts.
Martial arts. You wanted to bust that ass.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be gymnastics.
You hear about stuff about a lot of this, about hearing about athletic coaches and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think of it. You hear so many stories about this, but nothing ever happens with it. People are accused of things.
Yeah.
In this situation, I mean, yeah, even especially after someone has been accused after years,
Man, he been doing that shit.
You'll hear people going to jail for it,
20 years, right? I believe he was doing for 20 years. He was doing the shit and right under Michigan State's watchful eye. So even with that Penn State shit going on, he was still doing what he did. Nobody caught anything. You would think when these incidents happened that universities was cracked down on it. You know what I'm saying? And for instance, 9/11 happens, and then all airports across America,
is that they will win. It's a difference when they win, man.
When they winning now? Why they check them now?
You said what? They win now.
Aren't they winning?
That's the U.S. Olympic team.
Yeah, so they won. So how do they find them now then?
So of course he just was getting over with it, just like Penn State was somewhat winning at one point, getting it in.
I wonder if this
that's a loaded statement right there, man. Getting it in at Penn State. And that's not in person.
Hey, Birdman Sandusky.
No, Jack, man. He does look like an eagle in the face, bro, for real. But that shit is mad creepy, man. That's
Hey, look, man, they say this dude looked like he did that.
It's just, I mean, you hear so many people being accused, and this is, to me, I'm kind of shocked because he actually, he's going to jail. I mean, how many people you hear about doing something like this after, being accused of after years is going to jail,
Yeah. I think, I mean, it's only so much Ebony can say, but I think, if they can catch up shit on this guy, what's keeping our president in office? But that's a whole nother topic. I will stay on Larry Nassar, but they gave this man 175 years. Who the fuck is living that long?
He ain't, man. He lived that long, man. It's is a vampire.
That motherfucker.
Vampire.
He gonna come out looking like he gonna look like that nigga that.
They gonna get his ass.
He's
He ain't gonna last. They gonna kill him anyway.
Yeah, they gonna fuck the shit out of him on the inside.
Goner.
Yeah, they gonna fuck the shit out of him on the inside. That's what I imagine.
They gonna kill him. He gonna die.
No, they gonna fuck the shit. They gonna fuck him first.
He is going to die in jail.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna like it. Well, now here's the thing though, with him going to jail. Since he's got money and famous, you know he ain't going in the general population like the kind of.
He ain't famous enough because he's going to jail. That's what the
but
problem
he ain't going to
is.
the type of jail that you or I would be in. Don't
He probably
don't get
is.
that special treatment. You know.
He probably is. He ain't famous enough. Because if he was famous enough, he wouldn't have got caught. This wouldn't have happened in the first place.
He's gonna. I'm telling you, he is not gonna go to any type of jail just like you or I would go to. We gotta.
No.
I didn't say life.
No, I think people just stop being surprised by this shit. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not shocking. You know, the act of it is not shocking at all. But more so, just how long that it's been going on. You know what I mean? Like 20 years. So since 1998, this man has been able to, pull this shit off on innocent little girls, man. And I think they range from the ages of 6 to 17 or something like that.
At some point in time, I got a feeling that some of the parents were told this was happening and they were ignoring it.
They just not listen to their kids.
Yeah.
Because they see them as a high classified, they see them as a high classified Olympic coach or whatever.
Yeah.
And they just, I'm telling you, man, these people in Hollywood, not even Hollywood, but some of these sports and stuff, man, they're bad, man. They don't really care.
It's a lot coming.
They probably just want to be famous.
I think over the course of this year, we're gonna see a lot more revelations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things will be revealed to us and some things that's gonna blow our minds, and other things is gonna be like, we knew it the whole time. But I think a lot of that is gonna come to light, and as this year progresses, and it's like, wow. I mean, how dark is the world that we live in? The perception that they're trying to give off. How dark are these people that we actually see? Some people rave about, some people idolize, and stuff like that. So what exactly are we doing? What's the image what's the point of having an image if you are portraying yourself in another light, outside of what you do? You know what I mean? It's a rough one, man. It's a real rough subject. I mean,
It's now Mr. Birdo, I won't want to say token, our residential Hispanic.
yeah, he there too. Is he gonna be on? He gonna participate, man?
Don't participate, man.
Hey, dude, that works, bro. That works, man. Welcome to the show, man. We always, welcome guests, man. I mean, Mike started off that way, man, and then he just became part of the family. So,
Nation of domination.
Yeah, exactly. Undertaker, you run your mouth, you talk to the left and the right, and roll your eyes in the back of your head. Yeah, yeah, man. We're just having fun with it, man. We talked a little bit about. I didn't get Mike's input on Raw 25. We'll get to that. We'll get to that a little bit later, man. But right now, I want to get all the sad shit out the way so we can, roughly have some fun with this shit. But so, school shooting in Kentucky. Kid comes in, 15 years old, kills 2 and injures 21. Is that that's what it was? Is that right? 21. I think he injured 21 with the shooting. And come to find out, the one that did the shooting was the reporter's kid. The one reporting the story, discovers it was her kid that did the shooting. So how wild is that, man? Like, what are like, I don't really know too much in depth with the story as far as like what the article had showed us, but I mean how many times do we have to hear about this? But and whoever wrote the article was trying to pinpoint that the Republican, for I think it was the mayor of the Republican mayor up there, it does not want to do anything about gun laws, but more so, yeah.
Maybe he's about to kick the shit out of his kids when they act up, and maybe they want to shoot their place.
Yo, get rid of that hotline, man.
How about we bring back ass whooping?
I'm all about it.
I gotta worry about whether or not, if I whoop my kid, I gotta tell them don't say nothing to the teacher, and
Yo, I just got put to sleep.
just do that. Just, make America great again by bringing ass whoopings back.
It's wild. Like another, I don't know. I think it was Pennsylvania, a school in Pennsylvania. Matter of fact, I saw today on Good Morning America where a kid overheard that he was about to do another school shooting, and so he ended up ratting him out, and they told they obviously told the cops, and yeah, they apprehended this kid, and then they go to this kid's house. This motherfucker got a semi-automatic rifle, three other rifles, a handgun and shit. It's like, how are you able to keep this shit in your room? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't playing a race game with that one, but he was a white kid, of course.
That comes down to parents just not paying attention to the kids. I don't know if it's because of work or just their shitty parents in general.
It's social media. I'm gonna go with social media now, bro. I feel like social media is a factor. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
You got shitty parents.
Yeah, no, parents I don't know, my parents they just do not pay attention to what their kids are doing or what they're going through. So then, I don't know, I guess it's just the kids, I don't know, feel backed into a corner sometimes or some shit, and they just get crazy thoughts in their head. And then, there's other shit coming at them, so I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Social media, I think that does have a part to do with it, because then, almost there's no escape from it, because either, they're getting it at school, or then because of social media, they're also getting it on there, so if they're not getting any breaks. And then, the parents, they aren't doing shit. They're expecting the schools to take care of it. And, yeah.
What's funny about social media, man, social media either makes you feel a part of something or it makes you feel like an outcast. So a lot of cases, it can definitely ignite some type of hatred. Like, I wish I was a part of that in crowd. I'll show them motherfuckers. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna blow all them away. That type of mindset. I mean, we had this shit. We had Columbine before we had Facebook and MySpace, and that was because they were treated like outcasts in school. They were picked on, and that's why I tell even today, at my job, man, even if you don't care too much for that individual, man, you never know what somebody going through. Just everybody be cool. We definitely don't want to come to work and have to deal with and be on CNN. That's what I don't want. I don't want to have to come to work and be the one interviewed and have to tell how, and what I saw, what I witnessed. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the worst things that I definitely don't want to ever have to experience. Because I wouldn't know what to say, because I'd be in pure shock, to be honest with you. But so I never want anybody to feel like, they're alone. Even if I don't care too much for you at the job, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just work. That's it. And no matter how upset you get at somebody at the job, it ain't nothing but work, man. You come there, you do your job, you go to fuck home. That's all you got to do. And
but the media, with these kids, like I said, it follows them home too.
Yeah.
Fuck media, bro.
I mean, that's what they should do, but
yeah.
They fucking don't have common sense.
Yeah.
Become more involved in their kids. Your kid, we have an open door policy. No door goes closed in this damn house. I gotta know what is in the damn room. You got a gun, whatever. Your kid is getting ready to shoot up somebody. These parents are not being involved in their kids like they're supposed to be, and that's how the shit gets passed. Then they say that the kid's mom, the shooter's mom, was a reporter. So she's busy at work and stuff. That it's pretty apparent that she has
Maybe he did a good job. Maybe he did a good job of keeping shit from her. There was a lot.
She did know.
Or maybe, yeah, and maybe that too.
Actually, I can get a gun off the street and stash it somewhere.
Yeah.
When I get ready to go somewhere.
Yep.
I've seen that kind of stuff happen. So.
Yeah, Jeffrey is. Jeffrey.
I understand it from both sides. From based on experience. Yes, there are parents that do everything in their power. And they know that there's something wrong with their kids or something's going on, and they try to do everything they can to get them help. Been there, done that. And I get that. I get it a lot. Huh? No, for real. I'll be brutally honest.
I'm just
my parents had to go through that shit. So it's not, I know it's not no laughing matter at all. Because when I think about it, I could have been one of those people. That could have been my brother, someone that was shooting up the school or whatever. Based off of personal experience, there was my parents was not paying attention to what the hell we were doing. We were just all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
They caught it early on, but had it not been, it probably would have been something more serious than worse.
I grew up in my high school. We had a guy that got picked on. He was kind of heavy set, almost like a mixture of Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen. If you can imagine how he looks, he was short, kind of definitely fat, and had like this tall ass like box or whatever type hairstyle. And he wore glasses and he had big cheeks and shit. So he got picked on a lot. My neighbor, was like a little brother to me, man. He was one of the people that picked on him. And I think I was in 11th grade. And this kid was in like 9th with my neighbor. And just so happens that my neighbor got called to the office because they had ended up expelling this kid because he had a hit list. He was going to come to school and he was about to off some people. And my neighbor was on the fucking list. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild that shit gets like that. I mean, I came up in an era where, I've seen bullies, I've been bullied. I probably bullied, I don't know. I ain't bullied a lot. I probably said jokes about somebody.
I was dishing the bullying out of motherfuckers. Yeah, I was on the day.
Yeah, so but I want you to imagine.
Yeah, I was joking their ass out.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. We did a lot of jokes. We said a lot of jokes, man. That's what we did in the morning. Sit in the cafeteria, we wait for you to walk in, and then we just start roasting the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, like at the bus stop or whatever, like again, if you had, they're checking out your shoes and shit. I got roasted for having faded black jeans. I got roasted for having non-name brand shoes at times. You know what I'm saying? It was like, for the most part, you just felt hot inside. It just felt like it was really hot, even though it's cold as a motherfucker outside because people talking about you and shit. But that's where it would end. You know what I'm saying? It just made you like, damn, I wish I knew how to dress. That's the worst I felt. I never felt like, you know what? Y'all keep talking about these damn jeans. I'm gonna come back and see you, nigga.
But I grew up. The point was, usually when it's like that, it's somebody who had the same thing happen. Like my cousins and them used to roast me for being dark all the time. Like we used to go to his house, we just joke, and they just rag on you. And you be like, "Yo, you gotta learn how to joke, or you gonna get hurt." So
yeah. But
dark skin jokes was like they other motherfuckers, bro.
And I also think that a lot of these people, like a lot of these kids, like just there's something wrong with them mentally too, because like the other person would, like Jeff said, they would process it, like maybe dish it out to somebody else, but he wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta kill this guy or make a hit list and shit like that, It'd just be like a joke and shit, You're like, oh shit, like I want to get this thing or something. But,
I learned how to joke quick.
Yeah, but like a lot of people,
honestly.
People that were like on YouTube and like they ended up shooting people, like going out murdering people, and like one of them was this guy that like he was a rich kid, he had a nice car, a nice family and all that, lived out in California, but apparently like he just couldn't get a girlfriend or something, and because of that he went out and murdered some people. And so it's like, and in the videos you could kind of see that there's just something off about him. Like his personality, just his mental state or something. So I think that's also has something to do with it. Like these kids, like there's something wrong with them mentally, and since the parents are ignoring him, that they don't catch it, so they can't get diagnosed and whatnot. So like they just don't process the stuff the same as like other people do. So
I think we need to bring back, you know how they say it takes a village to raise a child, and which is so true too.
Nope.
Yes, because once again, based off personal experience, had it not been for the village,
you know what? I don't.
it does. If you see something that someone
People
like,
get extra offensive. You say something to their
yes,
kids.
they do nowadays. They do, but
Well, I tell you what. I tell
you know, if a girl tells me something about my kid, and then say her babysitter says something, or someone else that's at school says something, that should click me like, hey, more than one person.
No, it won't.
Maybe there's something in wrong, and maybe I need to pay more attention.
I tell you. I tell you what, Eb.
Somebody that there's signs there of parents out looking,
I think he's trying to talk.
No. I'm gonna let Ebony talk. I don't mean to cut her off. I mean to Kanye Eb, but I don't disagree with that. Yeah, about the whole village to raise a child, but I definitely like the school of where Eddie Griffin grew up and where he said fear kept him out of the penitentiary. So like you think about the bullshit your friends were about to do, and then you think about that ass whooping that you received, and you ask yourself if that's what you want to go through. Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm
that ass whooping just from your mom. Growing up, I didn't just receive an ass whooping from mom and daddy. I got it from everybody. The auntie, whoever, they caught you doing something.
You gotta do it right, man. You gotta do it right, yo.
Just you whooping from your parents. You got whooping from whoever caught you, and then you getting it from your parents when they find out.
I mean, for me, for me growing up, I'll be honest with you, I barely got ass whoopings, but there was a bigger fear than an ass whooping, and that was my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up, I would say my dad's voice was enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hearing my dad like get loud with me as a kid. I cried. I won't even lie to you. I remember being 10 years old at the dinner table. I don't know if I was talking too loud or something like that, and Pop said something, and I went to tears, bro. I won't even lie to you, man. I went straight to tears. I was like, I don't want to do anything. Like my mom built him up like the boogeyman. That's pretty much what it was. I'ma tell you, daddy, and that was enough for me. So and I have that same level of respect for my parents to this very day, and just keep it that way. And I would hope to pass that on. I hope my child will feel that way about me and her mom. And yeah. So, but Mike, yeah, what's your stance, man? What do you think the issue is as far as like with the kids and being bullied and these hit coming to school and deciding to take their own lives as well as others?
Man, it all starts at home, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to say like, oh, social media does this, social media does that, but if you teach your kid right from wrong, you know what I'm saying, you stay in their life and so you're involved in what they do, then it kind of counteracts all that shit.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to say all the time. It all starts from home. Like, if you're still at home, like you still out of your mom first, you're gonna still in the streets or something. It's just like, basic. It do start at home though.
Yeah, no, it also comes down to kid too, because you know that Chris kid that sometimes goes to parties at my house and shit.
Yeah.
He turned out fine, right? He's on the football team. He's still in school and all that. He's not causing problems with his mom. His older brother, like same situation as him. He ended up in a gang and he ended up shooting somebody. Now he's doing like 10 years in jail.
Shit.
So it still comes down to the kid because they both lived in the same exact house, like single mom.
Like his brother, but his brother's younger though. You know what I'm saying? She might have learned from that and was more. She might have learned from that and is more involved in it than the younger one.
It's only like about a year or two apart. It's not a big of a difference, but so it's like I don't know. So kind of comes down to the kid himself.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I mean, that is true. You think you see parents ain't right, and there's always gonna be that one kid that is wayward. That sometimes when that tough love, it still don't work.
It's still military school.
That shit don't. That don't work. My brother went to the military. My parents did everything right. Put him in boys' homes, try to give him help, all kinds of stuff. And in counseling, you name it, they did it. And to this day, you sit down and you'll be like, WTF, nothing worked. Nothing worked.
Man, you lucky you ain't in the crew house, man.
Nothing worked.
Y'all would have got that 2-piece with a frying pan.
And then it took us till now to be like, oh, well, you know what? They're making that one thing that we just missed, you know, what was wrong with them. We thought this is the way to handle it, and it's not, you know? But it's too late. And, you know, a lot of parents say, man, I wish I would have done things differently for my kid, you know, and maybe my kid would be this way or that way. Which is true, but yeah, you can do everything that you have possibly tried to do, and they will still come out however they want, want. You know, whether it's gangs, shooting up people or whatever, they're gonna do it. You know, once that's ingrained in their mind and their head, there's nothing you can do to stop whatever they're gonna do.
Yeah. Well, we can honestly we can only hope that you know, parents will use these situations that come up to like as opportunities to educate their children or question interrogate their children and question where their mindset is, you know, as far as like, are they being bullied at school? Is there anything like, you know, do you feel the need to like not want to be here anymore? Like, you got kids as young as like, I don't know, 8 years old killing themselves because they're being bullied at school. Like at 8 years old, like it's that since when I hear stories like that, it fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I remember being 8 years old and that would never have crossed my mind, bro. Like the most I was thinking about at 8 years old was probably trying to get Crossfire for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? The little board game or whatever the fuck that shit was. But yeah, you remember the commercial, goddammit. Yeah, that shit. That was that was really all that was on my mind, man, at that time. So, but I remember being in the 4th grade, man, and it was this kid. He was named Dominique. I pray to God he's still alive to this day, because I think he was gonna turn out to be. He had very feminine ways back then, and a guy that was in the class with me just was, you know, that's like preying on the weak right there. You know what I'm saying? And we were in the library, bro, like for class doing something. And my memory is so vivid with this shit. But Green Holly Elementary in Lexington Park, Maryland. Guy took a pencil, man. He took the pencil. He threw this shit at Dominique's eye. You know what I'm saying? Like at 9 years old. Like, what the fuck are we doing in here? You know, this is 4th grade. Fourth graders. They're throwing pencils at each other's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what for what? All of what? Because he doesn't. You know, he's not as masculine as you are. Because he's different than you. You know, it's I mean, he was a smart ass too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, if feminine guys, you know, they tend to be sarcastic as fuck. But yeah, he was, he would be sarcastic and shit. And I don't know, man. I just don't see that being that good enough reason to like feel the need to attack somebody, man. Like, imagine that. Imagine your kid comes home from school and said that somebody threw a pencil in their fucking eye. Like, that would fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would want to fuck up, you know, this kid. For one, you would want to fuck up this kid. And two, it's like, you got to remember how old you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
I've heard the story, like in Australia, these two 15-year-old girls were beating the shit out of this 17-year-old girl who was like mentally retarded. And she was like, and I can't remember why they did, but yeah, there was a video of it. Like they were slamming her head on a table. They like knocked her down to the ground, something on her head and shit. It's like, why?
Because motherfuckers are evil. I don't know if y'all realize people are fucking evil today, man.
People are evil. People are evil.
It's like two 15-year-old girls, like, getting up.
I seen worse than that when I was Shit.
It's like not even all that mentally developed either. So
Yeah, I used to be, my brother used to hit the shit out of me for no freaking reason. I could just be doing nothing, just sitting here, and all of a sudden I just feel a punch, something, crazy. And when I got older, it took me a while to figure out something mental going on. It wasn't, and that's why the situation was, if it would have been handled a little bit differently, then yeah, it would have been, not solved, because you can't change people, it's a mental thing. But yeah, I mean, I could never understand why he was doing what he was doing to me. I could never understand it, and it took me in my 30s to figure it out. But some days I still ask why. But yeah, that's some people are like that though. It's always something and you hear about the black community. Well, ain't nothing wrong with them. Their mental issues and this and that. Well, in reality, there is stuff like that does happen. You hear about people that have with ADHD and stuff like that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
People be in denial about it.
They used to be two supposed handicapped guys that used to run PT with us, and they used to go around and hit people in the fucking face, bro. I swear I wanted to fucking 30 piece these niggas every day.
It's on my 30 piece.
They would run around or just hit somebody right in the face. They ain't give a fuck if it was a female, a dude, and they laugh about it. Y'all man, they know they doing something wrong, bro.
Yeah, it's just like people with bipolar disorder. They cool with you 1 minute, next minute they just act like they want to kill you, and you be like, "Well, we was just joking a minute ago. What happened?"
We in the depression zone. We need to move on, man.
Crazy.
We in the depression zone, man. This shit's getting depressing. Ain't no fucking damn.
You up here talking about
story, man.
you up here talking about 30 piece and special ed children.
Yo, man, they knew they was doing. Those motherfuckers every day asthma because
We're not denying the fact that they don't know what they're doing, but it's hard to I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, they know what they're doing, but
they thought it was hilarious.
I don't know. Sometimes it could be a mental thing with people too. Somebody probably grew up that way. Their dad was belittling them, beating their ass, talking shit. And they grew up thinking that's okay, and they start doing it to other people, not realizing that hey, this is not normal. You know what I mean? To them, that is normal.
Yeah. All right. Well, the next thing.
It's like that, and they still, think that it's normal. Whatever.
The next thing that we were going to discuss is we're going to talk that Grammy talk as far as I feel like what.
Yo, I swear, Cardi B, man,
dog. Yo, they already got the seating chart out. She's sitting in front of Bruno Mars and Adele. Who's the nigga?
Man, I'm done. That's why I don't watch Grammys, man. I'm still on the ground, man.
He upset about this shit, man. Hey.
You want to know who had a good album this year? Big Boy. You think Big Boy get a fucking Grammy? Nope.
Because his ass is old.
Man, Diana Ross don't even got a damn Grammy. I ain't worried about it. I wouldn't even sweat that Grammy shit.
That shit don't mean nothing to man.
Snoop don't even have a Grammy.
Exactly. So, but we looking for that. We can also support Snoop's gospel album so you can get it.
Listen, if Snoop say nigga on this fucking album, we gonna have a problem. They gonna have they gonna have a problem in the gospel community. And
Jesus.
Nah, you keep playing with God if you want to.
That's how they like that shit. That's how they act. Was he now gonna be like Mason?
They ain't messing with it. But for real, I think the Grammy. Seriously, I think the Grammys are gonna be split between Bruno Mars and Cardi B. For whatever reason, I don't know why the powers that be, they're really trying to build Cardi B to be like this.
You know what? She's like.
First of all, Cardi B just stole somebody else's song.
Everything.
How the hell really? That comes down to you get recognized for stealing shit?
There's a lot of artists get recognized time for stealing shit, but she just trash. I don't know what we was
She
doing.
ain't nothing.
Go. I'm about to set you off. I'm about to set the whole room on fire. My brother tagged me in this post, and somebody said that Cardi B is the modern day Aaliyah. Boy, I about died laughing when I saw this shit.
Kiss my ass.
See?
Go kill themselves with that shit.
No, can't do that today. Can't say that. Can't say that. She just said something like need help.
They need some damn help. They need some damn help.
Don't kill yourself. Now we know why kids be shooting themselves. The parents like
This nigga's funny, man.
See, this is why America can't be great. I'm saying dumbass comments like this. This is why America can't be great. That dumbass comment.
It's
America
facts.
can't be great with comments like that.
It's facts. Nas ain't hip hop.
Not even close.
Nah, man, she better.
Nas ain't hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B is better than Aaliyah. That's all facts.
Ain't close. She ain't no
We just gotta get over it, man. We just gotta.
We gotta get over it, man. This is what it's come to.
Hey, man. All I know is this is the perfect time for Vanilla Ice to come out with a fucking album. That's what I do
Yo,
know.
I'm telling you, what's up, boy? Silk the Shocker, bro. I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Drop an album right
hey,
now.
nigga. If what's the one? Afro
These niggas gotta be really trash.
Afro Man. Let Afro Man come back right now.
But Afro Man had bars at one point.
Well, he ain't got it right now. Shit.
Afro Man and Cardi B.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't do it.
Even Phoenix says she don't fuck with Cardi B. Look at that shit.
This is why America can't be great. You making dumbass comments like that.
Yeah, my guy, baby said Cardi B better not win.
She gonna win. We might as well get over that.
That's what I said. Like she gonna win Best New Artist.
You know, they been pushing it too much.
Dog, I just want to hear the acceptance speech. I really want to hear the acceptance speech and how she, if she pulled that same, you know what I'm saying, shit on stage in front of all these, these up and
Black people put her in there, like black females, and she don't even like black females, bro. She won't even say
Oh
something like y'all niggas.
what you call her niece's hair or some shit?
She be calling dark skin women like roaches and shit. Y'all niggas hella dumb. But that shit, good luck.
I want to see this comment on this page.
That self-hate, man, that shit stronger than a motherfucker.
Man, they trying to erase Nicki for real, dog. For real, Nicki went from 2010 being like one of the hottest things coming out to 2018, where it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And Nicki Minaj, you're old news. We like Cardi B. Hell, Iggy Azalea, they was testing the waters with Iggy Azalea. Now they really got this shit with Cardi B. So
They need to stop testing the water. Just leave the water alone.
Well, they know people fall for anything. We'll see what they did with her, and then she did a freestyle. I think if she would have did that freestyle, people would still been supporting her. If she would have tried to act, they would have still been supporting her. She fucked herself up.
she ain't respond.
Now, they realized then, man, they realized this shit.
They can do what they want to do. She ain't respond. You think, but this ain't 95 with Pac and Big with this whole who shot your shit, and Pac hit you with the hit him up, and then Big didn't, he don't respond. This is different. This is a hell of a lot different. Nicki was supposed to respond to that shit, and then she put something out, and it was a little too late, and it was like, it's already done. Not on for the Remy Ma shit. And the funny part, ain't nobody talking about Remy Ma, yo. I think she might be up for. I think her. No, they wouldn't put that Ether shit up for no fucking Grammy. What track does she have? That All the Way Up shit. All the Way Up, I think All the Way Up is getting nominated for a Grammy though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm a big fan of Bruno Mars, so I know he's gonna perform. So I intend to see that. Maybe he gets a mashup like that one year that Imagine Dragons and Kendrick mashed up. That shit was dope, man. I like the mashup sometimes, but yeah. Anyway, y'all still there? Okay, cool. I think let's say we're gonna make it. Oh yeah, the sibling interaction, growing up. Ev, how would you say Yeah, he laughing and shit already. He laughing and kikiing as Shay Sharp. Shay Sharp, like I say, you over there kikiing, Skip. We hear you. Yeah, you over there kikiing. Yeah, Skip, you over there kikiing and stuff. You know, talking about LeBron, like LeBron ain't the best. I'm gonna tell you why LeBron the best. He's the king of Akron. That's why he's the king, and we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, Eb. Yeah. But Eb, what was it like growing up with your brother and your sister? Like that sibling interaction.
Shoot, I was raised as the youngest, but I think I got the most boys out of both of them.
She was spoilers.
No, my sister used to, she was, man,
Your dad
my
used to say
parents
spoilers.
believe anything that she said. She was the blackmailer. I'm not gonna lie, my sister blackmailed me a lot. They used to bribe me with candy all the time. I mean, me and my sister was real close, you know. She always had my back no matter what. But at the same time, she was evil. My parents were still in jail. And I love her. We close now. We still close.
They saw.
I mean, it was great. I mean, we had some good times and, some bad times. I wouldn't change those two for the world.
Right. Yeah.
They taught
And your brother?
They taught me how to swim. Yeah, my brother, he taught me how to swim.
Now, let me ask you: how did you get taught how to swim? Did you get thrown in the deep end and just said fend for self, or like you actually got taught how to do the backstroke, freestyle?
See, what happened was I used to be scared of water because I watched Jaws when I was younger, so I kind of got scared of water. And so my parents would take us to the pool, kind of forgot that I couldn't swim or whatever. I guess you thought I was going to go in a little small end.
Yeah.
So while I wasn't looking, my brother would just grab me and push me into the water. And he would just sit there on the edge and wait to see if it would come up.
You scared?
I eventually made my way up from the water. So, he taught me how to swim. But, I will never forget him for that. My sister, my mom always made me go everywhere with her, everywhere. So, there was no question asked, it's one of those things where, you're the youngest one, you got to go with your older brother and sister, no matter where they are, they want to go to their friend's house, you got to tag along all the time, use that annoying little sister or whatever.
Yeah.
So, my brother had a lot more free reign than my sister when it came to stuff like that. I didn't have to, from all of it or nothing. So yeah, I mean, I think I got the most with it, so. They got away with a lot of stuff, and I'm not good at lying and stuff like that, so I always got caught doing something.
Yeah.
I didn't get what I wanted though. So hey, just whatever.
All right, Jeffrey, what happened growing up, man? Go to Roberto. Go to Mike. Hey, Mike. All right. Well, newcomer to the show, Roberto, man. What was it like growing up with your siblings, bro?
Well, I was the oldest one. Just had one little sister, so. And, my parents worked a lot, so I had to kind of learn how to cook and shit, just pretty much me kind of taking care of her.
Yeah.
Really dramatic. When she got older, I did start giving her a bit more shit and whatnot, but my parents, they would compare her to me, because I was, good at school and shit, so. And she wasn't, she had to be held back a year. I think she had trouble, learning to speak. And then I think she got held back another year just because of math grade or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. So then, so then my parents would be on her about that shit. So for me, growing up with her was just trying to, not make her feel bad, how my parents would compare her to me and whatnot. And just pretty much making sure she got fed. And
Yeah. Cool. All right. What about you, Mike?
I got a half sister, but it was kind of a different situation for me. Because my dad wasn't necessarily in my household, so
Yeah.
he kind of had his own relationship and stuff like that. So it was more so I really didn't see a brother sister type thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of oh, that's his kid, and my mom, my shot. So that's how that kind of went.
I got you. For me, my brother is 7.5 years younger than me. I named him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how old I was. Old enough to recognize that I named him Sean. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real name John, and then I'm named after my father. I am named after our father, and you know my brother's name is Sean. Middle name Reginald. I'm the only one that calls him Reggie. So like it's so weird for me. Even though I named him, it's so weird for me to call him Sean. You know, for like I don't know. It just I've been calling him Reggie for so long, and we, you know, our relationship was at the beginning. It was rough. I won't lie to you. I was jealous as shit because I had to share toys around Christmas. You know what I mean? I had to share attention and, you know, and all this shit. No one really explains this shit to you when you're a kid, you know, as to why you need to look after this younger sibling at all. But when we would sit around the house, man, and my brother would always see me, because music was very big in our house because of our father. Our father was like deep into music, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll get his alcohol, drink together, whatever, and we'll come home from church sometimes and I'll hear like Chic, I Want Your Love, or whatever, you know, Isley Brothers shit bumping, and like that would be the thing. So my brother would see me and I would start to play. You know, I used to sneak downstairs and play vinyl. You know what I'm saying? I would sneak downstairs and play vinyl, and the motherfucker snitched on me, man. That you know, I was playing on Dad's stereo and shit. So there's a lot of there's definitely a lot of bad blood in the beginning, but eventually, you know, both of us having a love for music, we would eventually like end up like singing shit together or whatever, or watching like, I don't know, a Martin or Eddie Murphy movie or something like that. That's kind of like how me and my brother bonded. And eventually I would like see him and I just saw, you know, it was this little guy, man. It's like, and he would fall like a lot of times when he get off the bus, he would run. He'd be running so damn fast that he would fall every time. The book bag was bigger than him. So I always felt like, man, let me protect this motherfucker in case somebody try to test him for being so damn clumsy. And just like growing up, man, I want to say we didn't really gel like the way we are right now to this very day until I probably was like maybe 14, 15, and it seemed like that time just blew by so fast, man. Like it seemed like before I knew it, I was 18 years old heading off to the military, and I felt like I was leaving him. Like he wasn't. You know, he was only 11. He's only 11 years old. I'm leaving him, and I'm leaving him in the house. You know what I'm saying? So like, I felt bad, man. Like I cried so fucking hard at you know, at the base, at the recruiting office when it was time to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was leaving. I'm leaving my little man behind. But, you know, we held tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, so even to this very day, man, he called me up for anything. We had our, you know, even still have our good and bad times, but we worked through whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing that will ever come between me and him. You know what I'm saying? I won't allow that to happen. I don't care whatever he does. I don't care, you know, how anybody else perceives it. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? And it's always going to be that way. And that's
like love stories, man.
It is, right? It ain't right. Ain't it a love story? It's a great love story, but that's But
y'all soft, man. Y'all soft.
I don't want to hear that shit because I'm really not trying to hear that, Jeff. Because I got another brother when I went to the motherfucking military who harassed me in my own fucking dorm.
Hey, you know what? My sister's nickname for me is Blackie. My nickname for her is Hookie. That lets you know what it is, yo.
They love each other.
Nah, we got us.
My older sister, I'm cool. She me and her got along.
But
my sister D and my younger brother Junior, yo.
Those night and day.
Well, we got it.
Oh, they really does.
That's what it. I mean, think about. But real.
Nobody likes me. I'll be honest. Nobody in my family like me, bro.
I gotta sit over there and listen to them arguing.
Yo.
Call each other names all day.
As soon as I come off the plane, man, we own each other's necks, yo. joking on each other. We on, it's no breath.
Yeah.
Like roasting season.
Ain't no listen. That ain't nothing but the old dorms with me, you, Ashton, and Bird and G right there. That's all that is right there, man. Cause I didn't know that Jeff could joke. And one day we was about to leave. We was about to go pick up I think we should going to pick up your cousin at Pensacola or whatever. Was it Ant, right?
Nah, I think we picked, yeah, we did pick Ann up.
Yeah, we went to go pick Ant up from fucking Pensacola. And I was like, yo, that fool Ashton talking about, man, you ain't gonna drive that way. And you was like, I know Goo from fucking My Brother and Me ain't talking. I was like, yo, I never heard this motherfucking joke. And he called Ashton Goo.
Like, cool, bro.
He called him. And that was the first joke I ever heard Chrome tell, man. And I was like, man, this motherfucker is actually funny. And you know, again, we would just go at each other. And you remember how Bird was when we first met. Bird wasn't really about that joking shit.
Bird be sliding.
No, that motherfucker was sensitive with it. He was so, man, he was like, yo, why y'all keep, well, he was like, it was more so me. He was like, dude, why you keep ragging on me, man, or whatever. I'm like, yo, that's just what we do. And I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna say shit else. And then that motherfucker got started. When he started getting on fucking Ashton about this Black and Decker shit. I mean, the worst dark skinned jokes, like no bullshit. The worst dark skin. The worst. The worst. Dog, the worst dark skin jokes you could ever hear, and I'm trying to tell you these motherfuckers here, but they would go at it though. Ashton would go back at him too. He'd call him either Native American. He called him like literally a bird and shit with feathers and all kind of shit, man. And we had a lot of, I'm telling you, we had a lot of fun, and like that was like the brotherhood that we developed. You know what I'm saying? And it was fun, man. It was fun. I won't even lie. I really do miss those times. You know what I'm saying? Just ragging on each other. Kroom getting on me, fucking calling me fucking what, Babaloo and shit, because I call him Magilla Gorilla. And like we would just go at it. You know what I'm saying? It was just that's what I know. You know, that's what I knew from high school. You know, it's all, that's why it's so quick to have like a funny reference when you see somebody. You know. But it was, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was fun though, man. I had a.
I joking on people when I met you, Roberto. Oh yeah, God damn, a little cruel ass motherfucker.
You were.
No, I said when I met Roberto, I was joking on people in our classroom. I think I'm just a mean fucking person.
Me too.
I'm a mean person.
Yep. Lupe Fiasco.
Battle Royale.
Oh yeah. I asked the Japanese students in our class, do they participate in Battle Royale?
Y'all was fucked up. What was that one kid? That one kid that had the distressed jeans and shit with like the old George Michael 80s jeans. That was friends with your man that used to do the fucking Photoshop with you. You know what I'm talking about, man. Randy Orton looking motherfucker.
Kevin?
I guess that's his name. He was right across from me, but he used to rock with a little short. I think he was Latin or whatever. Who? What?
No, that would not be go out.
Hey,
It's done.
hey, we ain't going. All right, Al, you want to start it up? Don't stop me now. Don't get me started. Yeah, Lupe Fiasco. That's what I call because of her glasses or whatever. That's how you had glasses like Lupe Fiasco and shit. But no, you said you was talking about the guy's distressed jeans. You called them frosted mini pants or some shit like that, like the frosted mini wheats and shit, because they look like that. He was clowning. Ashton, drunk ass, talking about, bitch, we won the war. I guess he's referring to him being Native American. The most racist shit you've ever heard in your life. But these guys, man, that's what dorm life was, man. It was like a constant battle. And don't let us get started with Kroom versus Dial. That shit went on forever, man. I'm talking about one-liners walking. Kroom, Dial be ragging on him the whole time we in the room talking about Kroom working out or something about him being this big-ass black bear or something like that. And Krumah walked the fuck out talking about he looked like Forrest Whitaker and walked the fuck out, dog. Be done, yo. Oh my, I promise you. He called this nigga Bone Crusher and walked the fuck he walked the fuck out, dog. It was some of the funniest times I've ever had with my siblings, my military siblings, my brothers in arms and sister in arms. You know what I'm saying? That hilarious. Yeah. But Eb, we're getting close to the end, so what's the rant you got for today?
She ain't got no rant.
No rant? You cool?
She ain't got no rant.
Nah.
Let's talk about that.
No, you ain't gonna say nothing. What you gonna say is, I don't have no rant. Move on with it today. Go check out that Craig Lamar versus what's the name? Grizzly or some junk. That's a good battle. Don't watch Bridge Rothstein versus Calico because of Slaughter.
Yeah?
Yeah, Bridge Rothstein is that dude.
I said that. He's my favorite right now.
Hard to beat, man. I know I've been going back watching older battles. I watched
he got that aggression, man. He got that aggression, yo.
There's a battle out there is QP versus what's that dude name? Frisco. Oh my goodness. Yo. You talking about bars? This dude Fresco said I got a team full of animals like Star Fox 64. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, that white dude can bar. He be bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mike, you got anything you want to add? And then, of course, we're gonna let Roberto say whatever he got to say, man. Being a newcomer to the show, man. Just how.
Raw 25 was trash.
There, that's what I wanted to get back to. Yeah. We talked about that on the locker room, man. But what was what didn't you like about Raw 25? Or it might be easier to ask you what did you like.
The only part you really could like was Stone Cold and
Yep.
the DX thing, but then Kevin.
Not even that.
So you gotta go with Stone Cold and Jericho, and that's it.
I would say Stone Cold and looking at the old managers in that room where they was playing poker. That was it for me. I didn't care too much for that DX shit.
Oh well, no, I did like the APA joint. I just wish somebody would have caught a clothesline from hell. That was
Yeah. Oh damn. Yeah. Yeah. It was I expected more. You didn't have Rock. You didn't have Hogan. You didn't even have Bruce the Barber Beefcake. And these guys were prominent figures when Raw 25 came out because that was right before WrestleMania 9. I know because my pop used to record this shit faithfully every week for me because I had to go to sleep by like I think 9 every night. When did Raw come on? Raw came on at 8 it came on at 8. So I had to be asleep by like 8. Or sometimes they would let me stay up and watch it, but for the most part, I wasn't able to see that shit. So my dad would record it, and yeah, I would watch that, man. And those are the prominent figures, man. I just feel like, they could have done more. They could have done more. I think that
they barely have wrestling matches, man. Like, get the freak out of here, man. Like that show was horrible.
Yeah.
And the fact that you turn on SmackDown the next night and SmackDown's way better. Or you go to NXT and NXT's way better. It's just, Raw is the ship, the like first thing you think about WWE is either Superstars, Saturday Morning Superstars for me. Was it Saturday Morning Superstars?
Saturday morning was slob shit. Hold on.
They had it was Livewire. A little bit, or was that Sunday?
All I know, Sunday. You talking about Sunday Night Heat?
Sunday Night Heat.
I know that Todd Petty. Saturday mornings used to be a recap of what happened on Raw, and it was hosted by Todd Pettengill. Todd Pettengill used to host the shit. I don't remember the name of the show. Yeah, I don't remember the.
That was hella disappointing, man.
Didn't even bring out Todd Pettengill.
But then if you go even back further than that, like in the Attitude Era when they had like the 1-800 rewind or whatever, like 1-800 collect.
Yeah.
They used to show that shit for like Sundays and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they had some decent programming back then. I don't know, man.
It's the writers, bro.
It is
the writers and partially Vince.
Yep, he's old ass. He got all the black acts doing all the fucking Chitlin circuit. Little what was the name of that fucking album? Yeah, Little Brother. What's Little Brother's album called? The fucking Minstrel Show. Yeah, the Minstrel Show. That's basically what that shit is. Big E come out shaking his dick around and shit. You know, the rest of them look.
Funny, man. You know what's bad? He's a big dude that should be like.
He's a monster. He's
a big dude. They do Rusev good. They promote Rusev as a big dude who's supposed to be strong. Samoa Joe, like Big E, gotta like dance like a fucking clown.
Ain't nobody talk. You know what? I want to do my rant.
No.
Out of here, go.
But hey, it is what it is, man. You boy, like Dave Chappelle say, get out here and entertain.
yeah. Get to dancing.
Let's put
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah, get to dancing.
Get the dancing.
Shit, man. But yeah, Roberto, man. I mean, what you think of being on the first show, bro? How was it for you?
That was pretty good. I think I participated in one a couple months back.
You're right. You were on it. That's right. You're right. Cause y'all just came back from getting something to eat, and we did do a show.
I'm out of rant, so don't hang up.
No.
Ain't nobody hanging up yet. What you got, gal?
I got this for y'all. Man, you want some ass tonight, here's what you do.
What?
You take kids and you get out of the house for the whole day. And don't return till late in the evening. Just take the kids and go. And leave your woman at home to do nothing but chill and relax. And get her some chocolates before you get the house.
You better
That
on.
sound like a bad person. Message.
You know what I mean?
Message.
About $45 for that.
Hell yeah, somebody hit him with that message. Are you done? That shit just sound retarded. Alright, we done.
Just take the kids for the whole weekend.
That is funny.
Why would you do that? Yo, you sound slow. Almost a butt. Man, yo, we done. Signing off.
That woman a crazy.
It's like the news channel. Signing off.
That woman a
Yo, back in this shit, yo.
All right. Hey. Karumbe want me to end this shit. So, Eb, you got anything you want to add before we roll out?
What's the rent, Phoenix? That was Phoenix's rent.
Oh, all right. That's how it goes down.
Hey, you get that monster hunter while y'all out there in the streets.
Yeah, he talking about that.
Women, y'all on notice, you know what I'm saying? Sex dolls are taking over.
Hey, what it is?
Yo, these dogs taking over.
What it is though?
Ow.
Nigga, shut your ass up.
I'm getting one for Christmas.
No, we'll give it to you.
Hey, I'm getting one for Christmas.
Taking over for the 19-20-20.
Hey, but when they gonna have when they gonna create midget sex dolls?
I'm getting that ass Dennis doll,
You
nigga.
know how the counselor that midget really?
A midget sex doll. I mean, what's the problem? But midgets need love too, Craig. Shit.
Yeah.
This fool, the first thing that came to his mind.
That's like they say they got like Viagra's out for women, and it's like twice as strong as the men's is.
We ain't got no Bible.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do. It's twice as strong as the men's shit is. They say that shit is it's like ridiculous, yo.
Yeah.
So, hey, y'all gotta get in the game now.
You trying to slip in my drink?
It's time.
Always offering
It's time to attack black. That's right.
It's time to see my Bill Cosby pill popping on. It's time.
See, that's why I can't accept the drink from
It's
you.
pudding pop.
Yeah.
It's time for that pudding pop, girl.
You did make me a drink called pudding one time. I don't even remember what happened after it, but you know. Yeah. That was pudding tang. That's what it was, pudding tang. It was it was called pudding tang.
That's what this shit really is.
All right.
Like pudding pop. Put it in pop. That's
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yes indeed. Pop, motherfucker. Pop.
That's a funny ass skit on Family Guy, but they got like all the women drugged up. Have you seen that one?
Nah, I ain't seen that
Bill
shit.
Cosby movie, but all of them are like sleep or something. Like he has a glass, and then they see all the women like sleep, like everyone on the show. Oh my God, this is hilarious.
It's-
Allegedly,
it's
I'm
tarded.
Bill Cosby. If I ever blow up, you still the man in my eyes, Bill Cosby.
Yeah, well, I would say, what's the name is still the man in my eyes. Cliff Huxtable. Cliff Huxtable, yes.
Yeah, Cliff Huxtable, my boy.
I don't know Bill Cosby to say whether or not he did or didn't do it. To be honest,
Yo,
don't none of us know that
yeah,
nigga.
man. Hey, I watch kids do the darndest things, Bill. Shouts out. I take their scholarship. Nobody else want it. Holler at your boy.
Ignorant ass man. Look, man. Look here, folks that were listening in from Karumbe, Mike, Roberto, and Sugar Booger. Of course, Romy Mac. This is the 2 Cents podcast. Of course, and my Phoenix. I don't want to forget my Phoenix and whatever in the future. But yeah, that we call Fifi. Fifi, let them know. Is she in the room?
Yeah.
All right, Phoenix, let them know we out, babe.
Yeah.
Peace.